Welcome to another episode of the Back Catalogue podcast. This is the podcast where we, and by we I mean me, Apo, my co-host / co-founder Vincent, we dive into Disney Plus streaming service and we tell you, the listener and the viewer, what is worth it and what is not. And Vincent, we're back here with another episode of What If. In fact, it's the third episode of What If. Season 1, Episode 3, What If the world lost its mightiest heroes?
Bro, what if?
Should I give you the synopsis, then we'll jump into this?
Hit me with it.
Nick Fury struggles to launch the Avengers when candidates are targeted by a serial killer. Well, initially he's not a serial killer, he's just a singular killer, and then he becomes a serial killer. I'm not sure the exact, how many individuals in a certain amount of days, but I know that there's
There's a number.
There's a quota that you have to meet. There's a KPI.
Bro, I got management on my back. I only killed 2 blokes.
It's almost the third day, bro. I need to get someone else. But hey.
We're here.
And let me tell you, I know that, particular terms and conditions have changed again. So some of you may still be subscribed to particular services. But if you want to go off of those services and subscribe to something that will give you content on the weekly basis, come over to the Patreon. $2 a month will get you weekly content. Updated weekly, Vincent.
That's right, updated weekly.
Plus over 60 pieces of content that have already been uploaded. That are already there for $2.
Right, it's a no-brainer from me.
I mean, we're on it. We're not paying for it.
No, that's
but
right.
We're on it, And I mean, we are on it as well because we got podcasts on there. We've got our own Vince Catalogue and App Catalogue podcast where we talk about a number of things. But we also have the Back Catalogue After Dark, where we talk after dark things. And the only way
Turn the lights down.
Oh, we got to do video for it so then people can see how dark it is in this room.
Yeah, it'll just be a black screen. We'll do a video and it'll just be a black screen.
But you get bloopers from the YouTube videos. You'll get...
There's a lot of things there. That's enough.
That's pretty much it.
That's it.
Pretty much it. That's all we got. That's, $2 a month. So, Vincent, should we just get into this as a review of this TV show?
Yeah. What did you think?
Just like probably the first 2 episodes, it was fine. It was okay.
You know what? This started out as being my favorite one. And I'm going, this is actually really cool.
Yeah.
Because it was a murder mystery.
Yes.
We're talking murder mysteries. We're talking there's a murder, we're talking there's mystery, and then there's another murder, and then there's more mystery because they're going, bro, he's done it once, he's done it twice, he's done it 3 times now.
Yeah, and is this killing pre-planned or is this just,
Yeah, has he reached his quota yet to become a serial killer?
Or, when it's in, it's in those Midsummer Murders sort of TV shows, it's like this person needs to kill that person because, this guy's he's caught onto it.
That's right, exactly.
Is that what's happening? Or is it just he's got the taste of blood and he wants more? He or she, because at this point, people didn't know who was involved.
At this point in reality, as in
reality of
because we're watching this pre-release. Because Walt gave us the pre-release copy. He goes, it's not quite finished yet, but it's pretty close. Just a few drawings.
Yeah.
Tony Stark, dead. Black Widow. Bro, was it her?
Could have been her. I mean, she did stab him in the neck.
She did.
So, the idea of it is cool, though.
Yeah.
That someone from the inside is taking down the Avengers before they're even able to form. Because, they were able to get an understanding that there was going to be this Avengers initiative to stop people from coming down to Earth and, changing things up. Now, initially I was excited to see who it was, but then as the thing progressed, I think once it got to the Thor bit, in which Hawkeye shoots Thor, I was like, bro, I think I know exactly who this is as a serial killer.
Did you know it was...
I didn't know it happened to be Hank Pym.
But I thought it was an Ant-Man.
Ant-Man type
individual.
See,
I only... When she saw Betty Ross and she said, the formula didn't even go in. There was a projectile in it. I was going, bro, that's Ant-Man for sure.
he was the projectile.
He was a projectile.
Yeah. Or in this case, it was his
Hank Pym.
Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jacket, yeah.
Yeah. Like Yellow Jacket Shirt Man. I call him Yellow Jacket Shirt Man.
That is the coolest Ant-Man suit, though.
It is. And because it's got the guns on the back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Why would you, if you had the ability to have guns on the back, why wouldn't you? Why they got Paul Rudd just out here with no guns.
He's just using his fists.
He's just using his fist, but because he's small and, the fists are the same force, but they're small.
Yeah, yeah. Even the Wasp has, you know, the
well, even the Wasp can fly as well.
And that's true. Yeah.
Did they go, we've called you Ant-Man, we can't really... we've locked ourselves in here.
You can't adapt the suit once you've had the name,
Exactly.
You got Batman, you got the wings. But,
You think Spider-Man's going to be like, oh, bro, I'll change my suit. Oh, it's Spider-Man. Hold on. You can't do it.
Can't do it. You can't just get a gun now.
No.
He's Spider-Man.
You can't just get oh, it's Spider-Man with a gun.
How funny is that? Like the Green Goblin's like, what are your web shooters going to do? He just pulls out the AK. So I wasn't expecting that. I thought you were the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's like, where did you get that from? But it's like, superheroes, they got whatever they want.
That's exactly right.
They've got unlimited amount of power.
Yeah. No, but they've got a righteous energy about them. That's why they don't kill anyone. They just smack a dude so hard against a wall that all his organs are in the wrong spot.
Yeah. I mean, they could be in the wrong spot, but still working. You might get a liver in your heart spot, but maybe it will just do the job. Just like, well, I'm here. It's just like one of those people that they go on LinkedIn and they just put all this stuff on their LinkedIn, and then someone's like, "Hey, do you want a job?" They're like, "Yeah, sure." And they get there, they're like, "I don't even know how to use Excel."
They're doing like improvise, adapt, overcome business.
Yeah. They're like the
You watch enough Bear Grylls, bro. The heart can become the liver can become the heart.
Yeah, they're like they're doing IT things, and the person saying to them, "Oh, my computer doesn't work. Like, what should I do?" Then they're like, "What would you do in this situation?" They're like, well, "I don't know. I'm asking you." It's like, well, if you can figure it out yourself, then this issue will never be a problem again. The guy's like, "Oh yeah, you're right. I guess I'll just go search it up or something." And it's always turned it off and on again.
That's right. That's number one IT.
But
fix.
I mean, I don't know if we should just like stop doing what if episodes, because like there's not much for us to talk about other than the fact that in this episode, I'm thinking that the Watcher is going to become a bigger part of the episodes as they progress.
I love how he's just in the background. My man's just sitting there. Oh yeah, bro. All right, seeing this? Oh wait, there's no one with me. I'm the only man that watches everything. He's like Shia LaBeouf watching all these movies. He's just by himself.
The best thing about him watching it is that it's almost a message to us as the viewer being like, just remember, he's watching all of this. He's there the whole time. It's just like, I know this.
Was that in the first two episodes, him in the background?
I don't think so. I think this was the first time they did it.
And because they did it a fair bit.
Yeah.
And I feel like I would have noticed it if it was this much, but maybe they just snuck him in.
Like maybe he was just standing in a group of people in the initial ones. Maybe he was a Ravager. He's just in the background the whole time. That'd actually be pretty cool if they left Easter eggs along with the Watcher just being like...
Yeah. And they did it George Lucas and they extra CGI'd stuff into all the previous movies and it was just a Watcher.
Yeah. You go back and he's just in there like... That's wild.
And it's the worst CGI, like the shadows are off. Everyone's in the dark and he's just like full sunlight.
Because they had to do it outdoors because of COVID.
That's right.
Yeah. No. Maybe it's worth going back and having a look, but I don't think I saw them in the first two episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. So going back to what I thought about this episode, I really liked the murder mystery part of it, but it just seemed to end so quickly. Because then it was like Loki was here and that's it.
Yeah. There wasn't really any... I know that it's only a 33-minute episode or whatever. There wasn't any time for them to discuss or debate what could be going on.
Yeah.
And to think like, they didn't have the string on all the pictures on the wall with the string. All they did was...
from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia doing these ones.
That's meme culture.
That's meme culture.
All they did was they got Black Widow on the run. She beat up some fools in that car, which was
this was a better Black Widow movie than the Black Widow movie.
100% it was, yeah.
And she was barely even in this episode.
Yeah. And she died in this episode.
Yeah. Well, you don't actually... Well, yeah, she did.
But the thing is, it ended when she got onto that laptop. But that's all it was. I know she went and talked to Betty
but
Ross.
I think they had the coffins of all the other heads.
No. I know that, but I'm saying...
in
regards to
murder
it being a mystery and a murder mystery, people were like, what could it be? There was no real signs that were like, I'm investigating this. This person looks suspect.
It was it's this person.
Yeah.
Bro, someone logged in. No, it's that person. Yeah, it ended way too abruptly.
And also, I know that so it ends off with her trying to ring Nick Fury before she gets killed by Hank Pym. And she goes, it's all about hope. It's all about hope.
Why don't you just say the person's name?
Hank Pym is coming to kill me. Hank Pym is coming to kill me.
Well, I mean, she didn't know that because the man's was invisible.
Yeah, but why would you say, oh, because she had looked on the laptop. And
She
it was
looked at
all
the
about
laptop.
hope.
No, she saw that someone else had logged in to the files.
Who was Hope, because he was like, how is this lady dead, but also logging into the files?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But also hilarious that Hank Pym thought, yeah, bro, what a good idea. I'll just log in with this user.
And why wouldn't that be thought about before that point in time? You know what I mean?
Bro, don't they have their IT department that purges all the people that are no longer there?
Yeah.
You know, if a man's is, you know, he went to Shield, but he's like, nah, bro, look, they don't have dental. You know, I don't get a good 401k or superannuation. I'm gonna go to Hydra.
That's exactly right.
Are they gonna leave him in the system?
Surely not, because like then he'd just be logging in and be like,
That's what I mean.
"Wait, Hydra, I still got the login.
That's right. What's Shield's IT department doing?
Not doing anything.
That's exactly the answer.
They're playing Galaga, whatever that game was.
Absolutely.
So the one bit that I really liked about it was when the Hulk exploded.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, how are they going to kill the Hulk?
Yeah.
Because
This is the funniest way to kill the Hulk.
just like
Blow him up from the inside.
from the inside.
But not blow him up like a balloon.
Yeah. And you know what happens when a balloon blows up too much? It pops.
It pops.
Because the funniest thing is about the Hulk, he can't die when he's at all, right? Because he just gets too angry from death. Like death makes him angry.
Bro, are you serious? I'm about to die?
Because there's
Makes me furious.
there's this
I'm
thing,
not going to die anymore.
There's this thing where the Hulk, where they're like, oh, we're going to drown this Hulk, man. And they drowned him, but he was so angry that he was being drowned that he just never died. That was what the comic book said.
That's hilarious.
And it's just like, I get it, because like, you know, he's the Hulk, he's angry, that's his thing.
He's angry.
But also, think of something else.
Why didn't he die, bro? He was just too angry. The Grim Reaper was there. He goes, bro, look at me. I'm so angry. And the Grim Reaper said, nah, bro. This man's too angry.
But yeah, no, I'm
I'm going to let you cool off and I'll come back later.
Hank Pym throws a enlarger disc at him, and his heart just expands until the point where it just can't expand anymore, and he blows up into green slime.
I don't understand why the army was all there.
I think Hank Pym must have been like, hey, he's around.
Must have been, yeah. No, that's fair. Because they pulled up straight away.
Oh, dude, they were there, you know, in such a quick time that you're like, something's fishy here.
Yeah. They were around the corner. They were like, bro, I reckon maybe something's going to go down here.
Dude, imagine that. Like,
They've just been waiting there for weeks.
you're just the army is waiting in the spot. You're like, I think something could go down here.
That's what they were doing.
That's what they were doing. I mean, you know, especially if they're sniffing out oil, they're going to be there could be something that goes down here. There could be something that goes down here.
They're sniffing out oil.
Bro, petroleum prices are going down, bro. That's what they're thinking. Yeah, that's the conspiracy now. I mean, it's not now, but anyway.
It's not. Yeah, overall, I thought the Stardust episode was really good, but I think they almost went too long in the Thor death. The Thor took ages to.
I think because it had to lead into they added more to it because of old mate.
But they didn't have to.
And by old mate, I mean Loki came down with the army saying like, "You killed my
Yeah,
brother."
I know, but all they had to do was just show Thor dead, as in, oh, bro, he's going to take the hammer. Oh, I've got an eye on him, and then he's dead.
Yeah, and he did die. Which for the fact that he died from one arrow,
Yeah,
man's
Come on,
got
bro.
like blown up by a sun, like the power of a sun,
yeah.
and he was fine.
Come on, bro.
Well, he wasn't
no, but
fine.
it had the power of an ant in the arrow.
That's true. It was just a normal arrow.
It was hilarious when they were saying, bro, he's got the most beautiful hair I've ever seen.
Yeah, I love that Coulson was, you know,
Yeah.
he was up and about. He was happy.
Coulson is one of my favourite characters in the piece.
He is like R.I.P. Coulson. You know, gone too soon.
Gone too soon.
And then he went to like Hawaii and got like his brain did.
I went to, what was the thing? It was called B something.
Like Tahiti,
Yeah, Tahiti, something like that.
Barbados.
No, not Barbados. I think it might have been.
Is Barbados the one where they've got like the pigs on the beach?
Oh, no, that's in another place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you feed them hot dogs, that's too wild for me.
That sounds fake. That sounds fake. You're telling me there's these beach pigs and you feed them hot dogs?
That's what I'm saying to you.
Nah, bro.
But you understand what I'm saying with that? Like, we're not talking beef hot dogs. We're not talking beef wieners here. We're talking pork wieners.
No, they can't be pork wieners.
Yeah, it's like I saw this video of this dude threw chicken McNuggets into like a chicken pen, and it's just like, why would you do that to these poor chickens?
Well, to be fair, the chicken McNugget's probably about 0.5% chicken.
That's true. It's inconsequential amount of chicken.
It's inconsequential.
So, Vincent, would you rate this as being the best episode of the three, or?
No, the first one was still my favorite.
Right.
This one would have been better if it was more of a murder mystery and less of, bro, I'm Hank Pym, you killed my daughter, I'm going to kill everyone who you love. Because that part I was going, bro, that's just, obviously trauma makes people do, things that are not good, obviously, in this show.
In this scenario specifically,
but, But also, they didn't show the point that split off.
Yeah.
There was no... So why did Hank Pym in this timeline go, bro, I'm just going to go nuts and kill everyone?
Because especially for people who haven't read any comics or anything like that,
Yeah.
the Hope Van Dyne was not that's her name?
Yeah, Hope. But she's in the Ant-Man movie,
But I'm also saying, like, she is, there's no precedent for her being an Avenger in this timeline.
Yeah, and even in the Ant-Man movie, she's not in S.H.I.E.L.D., is she?
That's a good question, bro. That's a good question.
Maybe she is.
You stumped me, bro.
All right,
You
farewell.
stumped me. Farewell. I don't know. I don't really care.
Yeah,
But I don't care about any of this. This is really becoming...
I still think the voice syncing with the animation is not right.
Nah, there's something off
The
there.
mouths don't look... Black Widow looked like Black Widow, except for her mouth. It looked like they got one
Look
dude...
like White
one,
Widow. So like
yeah, that's one of them ones.
is Off-White? Off-White Widow.
Bro, don't...
Travis Scott, just Off-White
Bro,
Widow.
just stop talking.
You know?
Just stop talking.
How good would that be? So, yeah, Black Widow couldn't be here. We got Off-White Widows. She's like, Travis Scott went all Off-White kid. Just snap them necks.
Just snap it with his little braids. No, so it looks like they had one person animate her body, and then they got another one to animate just the lips.
Looks like they got a Snapchat filter to be the lips. That was just off.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just that little bit off where it's like, it's still funny because it's a Snapchat filter. And, this is a free app. I mean, they're taking all of my data, but this is a free app. But when it comes to, I'm paying $11.99 for a subscription.
That's right.
And admission to this show. Now, you know what? I don't even know if I want to do What If anymore. Because, what does it lead to? It doesn't lead to anything.
That's right. It doesn't.
And, that's fine that it doesn't lead to anything, but I don't want to talk about it every single week if it's not something that's like, oh, my God.
What if?
What if? Because right now it's just like, what if? And then you finish the episode and you're like, well, that's fine.
That's fine, yeah. Yeah, I guess it is kind of just
what if?
It's just a kind of...
Just give you a bit
filler.
of yeah, that's right.
Although,
Shang-Chi.
I was about to say, Shang-Chi coming out, so...
Is it out? Like, people have watched it.
Yeah, because people get pre-release. Like, we've watched it.
We've watched it. We just can't do the...
Shang-Chi and the Rise of the Seven Rings.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, we can't actually
6
say
rings
it to
or
these
10
people.
rings. We can't actually say what.
We can't say that we watched
Yeah,
Shang-Chi.
yeah. Wednesday, 1st of September. So it comes out this week. Bro,
Oh, God.
this is the week we're going to do it.
Dude, we might
Bro,
have to
stay
do it.
tuned. Next week, maybe.
Yeah, when we'll be like, that will be exciting for us. We'll be
absolutely.
like, bro, have you seen Shang-Chi? And they'll be like, nah, because we have.
Yeah.
Probably people have as well. Anyway, should we just finish it off here? Because I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with What If.
We're not doing any more
I'm
what
not
ifs?
doing What Ifs anymore. Because we can't. What are we going to talk about? Oh my God.
What if?
What if Bruce Banner's dead, bro? Oh my God.
Bro, he's
Doesn't
always
mean
watching.
anything to me. You look at him; he's in the background.
Look at him.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I can't make any predictions that will be wrong.
You know what we should do? We should have read the synopsis of the episode,
And then,
made predictions, then watch the episode, and then talk about...
how about next week's episode, along with Shang-Chi, is just us reading the synopsis and we write the episode.
We write the
ourselves
episode, all right?
live on air.
What if the back catalogue writes Marvel What If episode ... episode 4?
That's actually a pretty good idea.
That's good. Anyway, you can find us on
Done.
Patreon. Apo said that before. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Bandcamp. I don't know what that is.
I don't think we're on there either.
What's Bandcamp?
I think that's a paid subscription.
I heard that somewhere.
Yeah. So it's from the Week of the Planet podcast better than ours, who do the same things that we do, but like.
Yeah, but I haven't
better.
listened to that for probably 6 months. Where did I hear that? Anyway, farewell.